schools now by possessing my to got Naruto, Mail Rear Minto. Mail Rear Prologue Chapter, they are getting married to each other. And a surprise. Toys Provo. I was getting ready for our wedding day. It was a traditional Japanese white gown and with my family's headband and headpiece. To cover my hair, I did my hair a minute ago and did some makeup to make my eyes and lips pop. Toys wedding outfit, Toys wedding flowers, headband, headpiece, veil. As we're excited to meet Minato to have the best day of our lives, we're going to bring our clans together as a married couple. I smiled and finished getting dressed, and I looked at father standing there smiling at me, and we headed to go see Minato. When we got there, we saw him wave for me. I smiled and he smiled as well, knew I was so cute and he liked that about me. So I smiled. I smiled and Dad passed me to Minato, and Minato bowed to my father and looked at me, and I bowed to my father and he bowed as well, telling us we are going to be a good part of each other's lives. I smiled and we got to our place by the window, and I smiled and saw that Minato was looking outside the village. And I smiled and kissed his cheek, and he started to blush, thinking that my lips were soft on his cheek. I love you, Minato Namikaze, and you are the one I will love till the rest of my life. I spoke. I love you too, Sarutobi, with everything everything in my life, said Minato. So are you guys ready for this? The Abu asked, because they were nervous of what we are doing right now. We are ready, said Minato. Yes, we are ready, I spoke. I smiled and looked at him, and we walked inside. When people got up, smiled and knowing we were coming down the aisle. We smiled and Dad was doing the service. I smiled and looked at Dad, and he smiled, and we both looked at Minato, smiled at me and my dad. We got to the front, and Minato went to his place. I smiled and got to my place. I stood there in front of him, and I smiled and looked at him, and he both put our hands together. And my dad asked me to. My dad came, Minato soon to be dad. I smiled and to let people to know to sit down. We are gathered here together. Wait, sorry. My dad, aka Minato, soon to be dad, smiled and to let people know to sit down. We are gathered here today in the marriage of these two to be married, said my dad. If none of you want to see these two married, speak now or hold your peace, said Dad. No one had talked and looked at me, and I smiled and knew that we were ready to go. Do you, Minato Namikaze, take Tony Sarutobi to be your wedded husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in richness and in poor, till death do you part? Said Dad. I do, said Minato. Do you, Tony Sarutobi, take Tony and take Minato Namikaze to be your husband, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, in riches and in poor, till death do you part? Said my dad. I do, I spoke. May we have you two do your special thing for each other, said Dad. I, Minato Namikaze, take you, Tony Sarutobi, to be my wedded husband. To be my wedded husband. To be my wedded husband, that I will love and cherish you with all my heart and soul. You are my light for my darkness times, and I want you to be with you. I want my darkness Sorry, I gotta do this right. I'm Minato Namikaze. Take you, Tony Sarutobi, to be my wedded husband. I will love and cherish you with all my heart and soul. You are my light from my darkness times, and I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I want to say four little words. I love you forever. You are my angel from the heavens. So I hope we have kids in the future, and I would love for them for the rest of my life. I love you, my star, and that I would be like to say I am happy you are going to be my husband, said Minato. So your turn, said Dad. I told Mr. Toby, take you to Minato Namikaze to be my wedded husband. I will love and cherish you with all my heart and soul. You are my light from my darkest times, and I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I want to say five little words. I love you forever and always. You are my angel from heaven, so I hope we have kids in the middle future, and I will love them for the rest of my life. I love you to my moon, and that I will like to say I am happy you are going to be my husband. I spoke. Now it's time for the reins, said Dad. I smiled and got the ring from Asuma. Now, Asuma. And Minato did as well. We stood together and looked into each other's eyes. Repeat after me, Minato Namikaze. With this ring, I give you my life, my soul, my future. To you, Tony Sarutobi. So that with this ring, I give you my life, my soul, and my future. To you, Tony Sarutobi. Said Minato, alright, now put the ring on his finger, said Dad. Minato put the ring on my finger, and I smiled and looked at him. It was so cute. He smiled, I looked at him, and he was do something I could see him in the best time of my life. Artois Sarutobi, be after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my life, my soul, and my future mental Namikaze. Said Dad, I give you this ring as a symbol of my life, my soul, and my future Minato. Namikaze spoke. You can put the ring on his finger and toy. So no, my dad. I put the ring on his finger. I put the ring on his finger, and I smiled, and he smiled as well. I looked at him and knew that it was so cute to see him smiling and looking at the ring on his finger. Now I pronounce you Mr. and Mr. Namikaze Sarutobi, said Dad. Everyone cheered, and we looked at our dad, and he smiled, signaling us to have our first kiss. We leaned in and kissed each other, and then we heard everyone cheer louder. We smiled in the kiss and looked at each other, and Minto rubbed my back, telling me everything would be alright. I smiled, looked into his eyes, and he smiled, and I felt Kumara agreeing that he is there as well. I looked into Minto's eyes, and he smiled, and we separated. Everyone cheered. Now you two can walk up the aisle, Mr. and Mr. Namikaze Sarutobi, said my dad. I smiled, wrapped my arm around Minto, and he smiled, and we walked up the aisle, looking at everyone. We smiled and headed to the party of the night. When we got there, we welcomed the guests to the wedding party, but I felt sick to my stomach, so Kumara said to go and deal with it. I ran and went behind a wall and started to throw up my breakfast my father made for me. Manto came and rubbed my back. He smiled, looking at me, feeling shocker coming from my stomach, and I smiled as well. Kumar smiled, knowing we have been our first child. I looked at Minato, who was crying happy tears. He hugged me and whispered in my ear, "We we're going to have a baby, he said Minato. Yeah, we are, I spoke. We smiled and looked at my dad crying. He hugged me and said, I hadn't felt the baby's chakra for the first time. Welcome to the family, little one. Said Dad, smiling. I hope you are ready for this, Dad. I spoke. I am, and your little brother is ready for this, he said, pointing to Asuma, who was crying. He's out here, squad.